Alright, so I am sorry I had to split this. I tried to do this video in its entirety and it would not let me do it. It was a 15-minute video and it would not let me do it. I tried, I sped things up, I cut things out, and I still was not able to do it. So right now I am just applying the Waverly Antiquing Wax to the entire surface of the bookcase. I like the Waverly Antiquing Wax on top of the craft cardstock because it gives me a very nice color, and it also does mimic wood grain rather well. I'm using my favorite old brush that is all ratty, and due to that fact that some of the bristles are shorter, some are longer now, some are sticking out, it does kind of, when you use this, it does kind of put kind of a wood grain look in there because of that. So I don't know what I'm going to do when this brush finally completely is no more. I love this brush. I've had it for, oh, I don't know how many years. A lot. And so I really like that. But the antiquing wax really gives its cardstock a nice wood grain look. I'm going to be doing everything, even the back. Sometimes I don't do the back on things, and I don't know why I'm doing the back, because the bookcase will probably be put in either with glue or museum wax just to hold it in place so that it doesn't, fall over or something. But yeah, and I apologize for having to split this video into two parts, but I really tried and it just wouldn't let me. So a new computer is definitely gonna have to happen very soon, because I can't do videos like this. So let's talk about the weather. Oh, I'm so tired of the weather here. It was in the 50s, 60s last week, and then a couple days ago it went up to the 70s, and then yesterday the 80s. Now today is supposed to be 91, and then it's going to drop back to the 70s, and then the 60s, and then next week is pretty much going to be in the 50s with some 60s. This is getting so old. This is all the time now, and today is supposed to be super windy, and we always say South Dakota, it's just a very windy state, and that's kind of annoying when you're trying to get things done. So I'm like my oldest daughter. She lives in Omaha, and she's like, Mom, she goes, I wouldn't mind the weather if it would just either stay cooler or stay hotter, but just stay consistent. And that's kind of where I'm at, because this is just like a roller coaster. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's way up, it's way down, and it gets really, really annoying. And it's not doing much for people who have colds or allergies or any of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's not good. So I'm a little off camera here, and I would have sped the video up, but if I did, this is only a 7.5 minute video anyway. It would have been, it would have been so short it wouldn't even have been worth it, but the video editor wouldn't let me, even with it sped up, because I did speed up this part originally, and it would not let me export the video. So I'm just kind of right now making sure I'm getting all of the inside of the shelves coated. I don't want any of the cardstock to show when I'm all done with it. So that's kind of why I'm off camera. I'm holding it close, making sure I get all the way down into all the little corners and everything like that. And after this, I'm going to go and put a coat of matte Mod Podge over the whole thing. That just kind of finishes it off and gives it a really nice, look. I tend to not use the gloss Mod Podge on my furniture because For one, I don't think it's, the regular is all that much more, it's really not that much different than the matte Mod Podge. It gives it some glossy shine, but I just use the matte because I prefer a matte finish on my own woodwork and stuff. So, yeah, I just do that. And it looks really nice when I'm done. As I said, I had no plans for that space under the stairs whatsoever. I liked it. I wanted it open. Some people put a closet under there. I didn't know what I was going to do, and then I thought, well, I'll make it a little reading area in case somebody just wants to have some peace and quiet and, get away from it all and just go read a nice book. Since the upstairs is the family room, then the living room is more for entertaining company or just kind of sitting and relaxing with a book or something like that. So it would be a good little spot, I think, to go read, other than people running up and down the stairs. Oh, I guess there's a downside to that too, but, and it's really not even a spot that is seen. I was trying to film in there the other day, and really, you just really don't see a lot of what's under there, but I think you'll be able to see the bookshelf from the front of or the back of the dollhouse. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think it's going to be a really cute space, and I'm going to have to try to figure out how to film it. That could be a trick. So here's the little bookshelf, almost done. I am just coating the back, and I did speed this part up. I don't know why I coated the back, because it's going to be against the wall, but there you are. That's what it's looking like right now. I want to thank you. There it is. Sorry, but there it is, and it does look really, really nice. It's got the Mod Podge on. So I want to thank you all for joining me today, and I really want you all to know that I just appreciate you all so very, very much. Thank you again, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.